So we had a lot of turnips left when we closed, but most of them got taken by other people. We got a few turnips here to rescue, and we're gonna make a soup with the leftover dashi from yesterday, and turnips and leeks. And these are a little slippery, and this is a same bad peeler. I think this soup would like foie gras, but we don't have any. One rotten turnip. Can't get much out of this. Yeah. One leek on the verge of death. This is a emergency beer. We were out of Eggenberg at the restaurant, so I had to take a few of these home. These can be dirty, so I'm going to wash these after we cut them. But sometimes they have sand inside. All right, so the sharp knife for chopping leeks. And we're going to puree this, but we don't have a blender. And this thing is not going to, that immersion blender that we have is not super great at chopping something this fibrous. So I think we got to cut these pretty fine. So, whoa. Sometimes I see people wash anything and then they drain the water out from the bottom of the sink and then all the sand is back in it. So we're going to pull them out. So if there's any sand, the sand goes to the bottom. If I was doing this in a blender, I wouldn't care whether that's small, but this immersion blender is not so efficient. Bacon. Get a little fat out so we can put the leeks in, I think. Leeks coming down. Gonna throw some cabbage in there. Cabbage is very good for soup, but we're really missing the blender. The blender would extract a lot more. I would like, if I had enough turnips, then I would like to do with foie gras, because I think turnips are sort of kind of similar to apple, with a little sweetness. I think that would be good. Turnip and foie gras is good, but no foie gras. Safeway didn't have any. So I'm gonna put a little potato. If I have some potato, and it might give a little body, because nothing in there is really gonna puree super fine without a real blender. Okay, it's gonna start getting brown, and I don't really want it to get brown. The color's gonna be bad on this. I feel no matter what I do to this, the color's gonna be bad. I like making cabbage soup. We have a Savoy cabbage, dashi, butter, and you puree it real fast. So it's a kind of nice spring green. I'm gonna put some thyme. Wait some thyme in. It's dying. Super dying. And I'm watching the live backyard performance from last Friday for about the third time. Hopefully they keep the live go-go concerts going. If I was doing the blender, I'd probably just throw the whole thing in because the blender can handle it. But that immersion blender doesn't do so well. Oh, there's a little bit of green in there. Uh-oh. Big boy. Down. Big boy. I'm going to save the stems just in case. The stems have a lot of flavor, but I just think we're not going to puree them out right. If I had the blender, I'd just throw in whole peppercorns, and they'll soften up and be pureed, but without the blender. Put the cream in. We didn't have a whole lot. All right, so I'm going to turn it off, and we'll start blending it. We're going to blend it. This will be done by now, and much better results. So it's getting better. The thing is, this thing is going to overheat soon, and I don't want to kill it today. And I'm starting to smell the machine more than the soup. Smelling like it's burning up, so that's not good. I'm gonna let the machine rest for a minute. Can't handle it. You can definitely taste the turnip. Oh no, who put an empty container of salt back in there? Oh my god. That's it for salt? Yes. Success. You can smell the machine? Yeah. That's a bad sign. Blender, this would have been done 5 minutes ago, much better. And we're not going to do a fine chinois. If we had a fine chinois, we'd be getting even more of this. It's okay. It tastes very good, but the texture is not quite great. No blender and no chinois. So I'm not sure if this is going to be any better, but I'm going to try this one. It's catching some more stuff. Today we're going to drink Riesling. Customers don't drink Riesling, so we have to drink it. Luckily, it doesn't go bad. All right. It looks thicker than it tastes because we're not a blender. I think it's okay.